Greetings, fellow members of the Esoteric Order of Gamers. Unboxing time again, joy of unboxing, and today we have A War of Whispers. It's by Starling Games, and this one came on my radar because of Shut Up and Sit Down. They did a fantastic review of this game and I was hooked, and the reasons were, well, it's a 2 to 4 player game, and apparently it scales very well within that range, which is a real selling point for me. I really like 2-player games, and I like games that you can play with more as well. And if it works really well for 2, 3 and 4 players, I think that's fantastic. Also, it's a competitive game. I like a bit of competition. I'm getting a little sick of all the cooperative games. They have their place and they're fun sometimes, but a bit of head-to-head competition is really fun as well. And also, I like the theme. It is about armies on a world all trying to conquer each other, but the game is actually really about all the sneaky shenanigans that go on behind the scenes as the nasty advisors try and consolidate their power and have their network of spies and all that. So, all that said, it looked really good and I thought I'd pick up a copy. And here it is, so let's have a look inside. So what do we have in a box of War of Whispers? Well, here's our rulebook. It's a small format rulebook, which is nice, and it looks very simple, doesn't it? Because there's not a whole lot to it. Large type and some examples, and not very long. So there it is. And of course, as you all know by now, I will be doing a rules summary for A War of Whispers and making it available on the Order of Gamers, the Esoteric Order of Gamers, I should say, at orderofgamers.com. There's the rulebook. There's a little catalogue of Starling Games. Oh, they do Everdell. I've heard that's quite good. Alien Frontiers. I played that once. Wasn't really my thing. Archmage I have, which is quite enjoyable. Black Orchestra I also have. It's an excellent game. Everdell, as I said. King's Forge I haven't played. Nothing Personal I haven't played. Shadow Rift I haven't played, but a couple there that I know of. Right, here's our board, and it's a round board, something a little bit different. Oh, and look at that, it's very nice. I really like the round board. I was just saying the other day, it's one of the frustrations with game boards these days, if it has all the information facing a certain way, because the person on the other side of the table feels a little bit hard done by. They can't read things, especially if there's a lot of information on the board. I really like the way this is round like this. I mean, the map is facing this direction, but that wouldn't make a huge amount of difference. It's just the graphics. But all these other ones are facing inwards. Really like it. That's a lovely looking board. Okay, these appear to be the different players. We've got Cult of the Rat. I really like the artwork. The Supplicant Spider. The Pale Raven. Bit of a Game of Thrones feel here. The Endless Serpent. That's our 4 different players, and I love the art. Very nice. We've got some counters. Looks like a couple have slipped out. I hope they've slipped out. Where's that large piece? There it is, it's under there. Never mind. So we've got some cardboard counters. There we go. Oh, they've supplied me with some Ziploc bags and a nice simple little insert. That's really nice. I won't have to make a foam core insert, which is great. The armies come as little wooden pieces like so. And what else? We have some cards here, more wooden pieces. A bit of space in the box, but that's understandable because of the size of the board. And here we have our cards. Got some nice artwork on that side. And here's our information. Ooh, nice looking cards. Again, love the art. Oh, they're all the same for each type, but that's fair enough. And it looks like you've got a series of choices on each card to use during the game. Well, that's it. A very compact set of components. but the play is the thing with this one. It looks really, really good. Now, of course, there was a Kickstarter edition of this which had much fancier pieces, and I was tempted to track that down, but I thought, no, I think I'll just rely on the gameplay for this one. I can always fancy it up a little bit with some components. In fact, I had in mind some bits from my old Mighty Empires game. This is a Games Workshop game from back in the day, and it had all these lovely little pieces. You can see you've got little strongholds. Aren't they lovely? And we've got a whole lot of different army banners here. Now, I've only got 2 different types, but anyway, I could use these for a 2-player game. Little army banners. And we've got some villages. I painted these up years ago. And some towns. There's even some lovely little ships. Now, I don't know what I can use from this for a War of Whispers, but I thought perhaps the stronghold markers and the banner pieces for a start. Who knows? I have to look at the rules and see if that works. In any case, if War of Whispers turns out to be as good as it's reviewed, I may have to spring later for the extra bits. But there you have it. That's what you get inside the basic set of War of Whispers. And of course, as I said, I'll have a rules summary of this on the website as soon as possible. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching. It's the Esoteric Order of Gamers, another joy of unboxing. Please visit the website, please subscribe, please follow all my social media channels because there's always more from the EOG. I've been going 8 years and still going strong. Yeah!